When you think about Sega today, what comes to mind? There's no need to fib about it, I'm sure a lot of people have the same answer. So what is it? Not much, huh? You probably think, Sonic? That startup sound my dad uses as the notification noise on his phone? A cartoon I watched growing up? Or maybe even that rinky-dink arcade cabinet that my local pizzeria has. But not once, not a single time, while contemplating that question, did you think world domination on the video game front? Or the biggest name in gaming? Because, well, they're dead now. I touched on this shortly in last week's video as a one-off joke, but it's something that legitimately makes me sad. It's hard to believe that there was a time not too long ago, I might add, that Mario vs. Sonic was an argument that a lot of people had, but it was. And at Sega's peak, when Sonic the Hedgehog first came out, he single-handedly overthrew the market death grip that Nintendo had on video games as a whole, going from a measly 13% market share to a 55% market share in less than a decade. So, what happened? How did Sega fall from grace, and why does nobody believe that Sonic was a good game? Well, let's find out. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be leaving for Florida and a couple other states. I've got a college to visit and some other family stuff to deal with. So I'm going to be gone for a minute, but I will be situating things with the black forecast and stuff like that, so hopefully I will be able to get some videos of some kind up to you guys. I'm not going to not upload for a whole month. That's just not going to happen. I want to thank the Black Forecast for allowing me to use his music. I think that his songs have been turning out phenomenally, so there's that. With that said, please remember to subscribe and share this video, or this channel at least, with your friends, and let's get right into the video. When Sonic first came out, as I mentioned earlier, it almost single-handedly overthrew the monopoly that Nintendo had on the video game market. This is because of two things. Firstly, Sega knew how to market their stuff. They pandered towards those neglected by Nintendo. Nintendo was focusing on making video games an art form that was also fun and appropriate for the entire family. Sega knew how to pander to the edgelord, and then they got sued for that. Secondly, the fact that the Sonic games were fun as hell. They're fast, fun, competitive, but also challenging. A little bit too challenging. Marble Zone, goddammit. Because of this, that everybody and their dog wanted this game. But then Mario makes the hop, skip, and jump to 3D. And it's better than anyone expected. And so what does Sega do? They dawdle for 2 years, but they eventually also make an attempt at the jump to 3D. They fall flat on their faces, which is sad, and I wish it was different, but I digress.
This is a nightmare!
Sonic Adventure has got to be the biggest embarrassment I have ever seen. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. The controls are hardly playable, the controls are dog doo-doo, and the voice acting and animation are so bad, it makes the Sonic meme look like Pablo Picasso. It's terrible. Sonic would continue to grovel in its own ineptitude for a long time in the 3D space. For years! Until Sega just didn't care anymore. We're making Sonic a f***ing werewolf. We're making Sonic a cartoon blue hedgehog with super speed fall in love with an actual human person. He's going back in time. A Mario Kart clone. He's in a Mario sports game on the Wii. I don't know. I did want to mention how great Sonic Generations was as a game, but that game was also quickly swallowed by the games that followed it, like f***ing Sonic Boom. Don't get me started on Sonic Boom. But this is where Sonic Mania comes in. Sonic Mania is a wake-up call of a game that reminds the masses that before all of this, Sonic was the king. It's unbelievable how well they have been able to take what worked from the originals in Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles and CD, while adding in their own little twists on the Sonic formula without making a big deal out of it. Let me explain.
Speed. I am Speed. One winner, 42 losers. I eat losers for breakfast.
Speed is a main theme in this game, and I don't just mean that the Sonic characters move quickly, I mean throughout the pacing of this game and the levels they're in entirely as well. Mania has one of the greatest senses of progression in any game, any Sonic game, any 2D platformer that I have ever played. Every single stage, every single act is remarkably brought to life with attention to detail in the environments and sprite work. The beautiful sprite work. Zone has 2 acts. Every act has their own song and accompanying style, and as you work your way through the game, it almost makes you wish you could slow down as to admire the work put into each level, but it doesn't. This game is constantly hitting you square in the face with new music, new imagery, new music, new visuals, new music, new mechanics, and new music. Did I mention how great the music is in this game? I mean, just listen to it. Listen to it!
Oh no!
So, the music's alright, I guess. Each level has the most detailed and widely reaching paths to choose from. We've gone from maybe 2 or 3 paths to choose from in the Genesis to like 730 paths to choose from in each act of each stage in Mania, and it's amazing. I cannot believe how much this just boosts the replayability of this game. Additionally, power-ups actually have a reason to exist now. You can do things like jump into a spin dash, which helps immensely in building up speed and avoiding enemies, and the bonus stages. Oh my lord, the bonus stages. They're actually good for once. We got the old, we got the new, it's the best of both chili dogs. And if there is one gripe, one complaint that I could have, it would be the fact that so much of this game's personality is just yoinked from the Genesis games. You see, there are a total of 12 zones, and each 12 zones split into 3 acts of sorts. Act 1, you've got masterful remakes of the originals. This is where you take classics like the Green Hill Zone and just make them like 4 times larger. In the original Green Hill Zone, you could practically just hold right on the D-pad and jump maybe twice and you'd be fine. Here, you could do this, but do you really want to? Act 2, the same older levels like Marble Zone and such, but made actually good and playable. And Act 3, the homemade, homebrew, brand new stuff. And oh my gosh, is this the best part of the game. Every time I replay this part of the game, I get the feeling that, yeah, I wish the entire game was just the new stuff. But then I remember how good the remasters of the old zones are, and I scorn myself for speaking ill of them. There is not a single stage I wish they didn't include in this game, something I couldn't even say for Sonic Generations, and all of the fan service, my god! If you've seen any of my Fallout videos, I'm sure you could tell that I just really like fan service, and they have it in spades in this Sonic game. One boss fight that I don't really want to spoil, but if you play the game, you know what I'm talking about. I gotta say, if you are or have been a Sonic fan for any amount of time, you'll enjoy this game. As a kid who grew up with this piece of garbage, I know how fun a Sonic game can be, and this game is, dare I say, better than the Sonic originals. That includes CD, Sonic & Knuckles, Sonic 1, Sonic 2, and anything else. If you like video games, if you don't like 2D platformers, if you like board games, you will like this game. I guarantee it. And if you don't, and I'm wrong, I personally give you permission to steal my sandwich tomorrow. But only tomorrow. If you guys enjoyed that video, it was a little bit rambly, and I apologize for that. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you couldn't tell from everything I just said, I'm a pretty big Sonic fan, and I just got my hands on Sonic Mania, and my god, is this game so freaking good. If you guys haven't yet checked it out, you need to get your hands on it, because it is one of the, if not the greatest Sonic games I've played in my entire life. Yeah, I'd just like to thank the Black Forecast for all the support he's given me, and I'll let you guys know that I will be leaving for about a month or so, yeah, I'm not going to leave you guys hanging. I will be uploading something of some kind. Hopefully I can get help from the Black Forecast and some other guys, and we can figure something out. But yeah, I really I hope you guys enjoyed this video and share this channel with your friends. Not too sure what I'm going to be uploading next week because I'm not really going to be uploading a traditional video next week. But I really do hope you guys stick around and I don't lose all the momentum I've gained over the last month and a half or so. And we're almost at 50 subscribers, and I'd really like to thank you guys for that. It really means a lot. The view count that I got on that Nintendo, or that not Nintendo, the Microsoft video from last week just blows my mind. I'm also over on Twitter at No One Cares. The link will be in the top of the description, so that's a thing. You go check out my Twitter. I get bored over there. So while you guys wait for whenever I decide to upload next, not that it'll be a traditional video, but I digress, you can check out some of my other videos. But if you don't, guys, remember,